Hello everybody and welcome back to the lockpicking video. And yeah, in today's video I have a brand new lock for you, or well, I bought it brand new from the store. It has been around quite a few years. It is the ABUS C83, but this is like the newest version of their pinning. And I was very eager to have this back in my collection because I traded those away and I only was left with the old pinning ones, which I've shown in a previous video in this series. And yeah, today I wanted to pick this and I thought, well, if I buy it new, I should pick it out of the box. And this is what I actually did. And I will show you a quick snip here of how that turned out. One's binding. And we're open. So as you can see, I was quite successful and I was happy about getting it open, but then I gutted it and noticed all the spools, I mean all of them were installed like this basically. So with the interesting part down here, and not facing towards the shear line, this making the spool not effective, and yeah, you miss all the fun part of the thinned out part here at the supposedly top of the spool. So I turned them all around, put them back in, put the lock back together, and then we can pick it today and see if this increases security, if ABUS should check their quality control or so, because yeah, this pinning here in this lock is really great. If you look at the pins at the end overall, it's an amazing pin work and it's quite a good challenge for picking, actually good fun. Not even the driver pins are security pins, but also the key pins are quite fancy and much an improvement to the old pinning, I must say. But if you install them wrong, you only get half the fun, right? So yeah. So we will put this in a vise in a second, pick it, and then I will show you what's inside. And then in the end, we will summarize the series by having a quick browse through all these locks we've picked in this series. And yeah, this will await you in the end. So, off to the vise. Okay, here we are back in the vise. Here's the key again. Looks just fine. Let's take a pry bar in 1 millimeter on the pin side, and then a rather steep profile here in 0.5 millimeters, which works just fine to get through the warding in a rather straight way. And we start off with pin 5, which is binding first. A lot of clicks, still clicking around, but still binding. Now it feels set, and we got a small core movement. Now pin 3 is binding. We have to allow now for the counter rotation the spool is giving me. And there we go. Let's probe other pins. 2 is binding now. Okay, 1. 2 is up again. 2 still, 1 is binding still. That was probably the T-pin part of the spool. So let's really probe for the pin states. For this I use really heavy tension, and then I can find which pin is binding. That is pin 3. Okay, feels good now. 1 again. Okay, nice for set now. So only 4 should be left. And this will probably give good counter rotation, yeah. slipped off, sorry. Okay, got it. One again. That was 4 spool part, the T-pin part, and 1 T-pin part, and here 3. Four was that. Okay, touch 2, and we got it open. So as you can see, it's a good back and forth between the T-pin part of the spools, and yeah, this improves the security quite a lot if the pins are installed this way. So over here I have the pins from that side, and these I turned around. Okay, welcome back from fast forward. Yeah, here's core. Nothing too special about it. It's just filed down a bit, which widens the shear line a bit. And what I want to show you is the pin navigation quickly. So with this D profile, you can get in the very back, and yeah, you can pick through the warding and almost reach the shear line with this. So, sorry, I have to go like this. Yeah. Now you see it's just where it was, and yeah, you can push the pins really far. So this works quite nicely. And for the pin, yeah, nothing special about the housing. We've all seen that. And for the pins, here's the pinning I took out. So all the T-pin parts of the spools were quite effective, made good fun. And yeah, this is what it came like from factory again. So easy, harder. At least in my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you have experienced something similar with the pinning of the ABUS, of the new ABUSes, and yeah. Let's finish off the series with a quick compilation with the pinnings, and yeah, basically just some slides, and we'll just talk over it basically. So yeah, let's do a little summary of the series. We started with the ABUS Buffo, was just labeled Buffo, and we were all surprised that it just has standard pins, but the tolerances here make a decent lock actually, but really not too hard to pick. Then we took a look at the next Buffo lock, this time with the Buffalo logo, a bit newer model, and very nice spools in here. 4 spools, 1 standard, quite decent to pick. Tolerances are not that great, but makes picking even more fun, so grab one if you can. Then we took a look at an ABUS, where I don't know the model still at time of the editing this video. It has very nice pins for the security pins, and in the front we have some anti-drill pins. Just standards though, but yeah, for anti-drill I guess it makes sense. So good fun to pick. But let me know the model if I don't know it by now. Next we took a look at the ABUS C83, stamped under the company Caesar, I don't know. Good lock, has an anti-drill pin in the front, standard, then spools and a serrated driver in the back, so good fun to pick. Then we took a look at the ABUS C83 with the old pinning, and it would run under the LPU belt system. We see some serrations in the key pins, and then spooled driver pins and a serrated driver. Very nice. And last but not least, we took a look at the ABUS C83 with the newest pinning version as it is sold now on markets. And this pinning is very fancy, but when I got it, all the spools were installed upside down, I think. For bump protection, I think they must be installed like on the right. And this increased the picking difficulty quite a bit, so I would hope they would all install the pins like this. But yeah, I hope you liked this series. If you're still here, thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye!